what do you even do with a gender studies degree?
Let's figure out what the fuck that means. 2 memorable responses I got as a women's studies major were, do you hate men? Are you a lesbian? These are seemingly said in the same breath, which is why they collectively count as one. I studied women in college too. What the fuck are you saying? One of the first words you learn as a women's studies major is intersectionality, which at first sounds like one of those higher ed elitist terms that makes you shudder and say, no wonder Rick sent...
Wait, what website is this?
It's gender.ucla.edu. This is a real professor.
That was like a fucking Tumblr post or something.
No, it sounds like it was.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, like, it feels really fucked up to say, but I feel like I can imagine exactly what this lady looks like.
I have a picture.
I'm John.
I'm Alfonso.
And I'm Darren.
Welcome to the Scatcast. We don't know either. All right. You can change your size at will. You can grow or shrink, but when you do it, your toes stay the exact same size. You can grow or shrink as much as you want, but your toes have to stay the exact same size.
Would you just like lose balance all the time?
I don't know. It'd be whatever would make sense for the size of your toes. I don't know.
Like a spider. Just
You'd just be walking on nubs to a certain point.
Dude, you look like a fucking Smiling Friends character.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. What do you mean?
Okay. Mine's is you can travel in time at any point in time, but only during a tragedy. So the entire 12,000 years of human history, but you can only go to the worst parts and you're actively in that situation. 9/11, the Holocaust.
You're like right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you're just right in the thick of it. 9/11, Holocaust, any caveman accident ever. Like, just, it's only bad, but you get to go back in
You'd be
time.
a fantastic like forensic analyst.
I was going to say, that'd be like an awesome power to have. Like, you're only going to the cool shit in history.
You could literally be a historian. And just,
No, but like,
Yeah.
you're like, imagine being on the fucking crashing Heisenberg and you're like, okay, I don't know.
Well, can you time travel out of it, or do you have to like?
You gotta survive it, and then you
Oh,
can get
shit,
it. It's like a
okay.
magic. What's that book story? The Magic Treehouse,
Treehouse.
where they have to complete the objective first.
Yeah.
Like if you get teleported, you have to survive the Holocaust. You have to survive this shit. You have to figure out how to get out of it.
They just
But you get to go back in time.
Do you get to choose which one you're going to?
No, it's random.
Really?
You just
Wait,
go-
so you can't choose which terrible event in history you go to.
I don't know. I feel like it's just the whole point. Is you get to go back in time, and you just get.
I
to
thought the
time
caveat was like you can time travel, but
only
to terrible parts.
Okay,
of
so yeah.
history.
So I guess you can choose any period of time, but that period of time has to have a tragedy, and you have to be in that tragedy.
Like if I want to go back to the 40s, I just end up in the Holocaust.
You end up in the Holocaust. Then if you survive the Holocaust, you can travel to America, but like you gotta get through the Holocaust first.
But you can't. So you can only travel back in time.
Traveling to future travesties, like what, the fucking sun
Okay.
explodes?
So you go back in time. You're like, I've seen enough of this. You go back to the present day, but it's like the closest You just go back. You just go to the middle of 9/11. I guess. I don't know.
I guess
Something like that.
I guess you can always go. I don't want to fucking police
Yeah, never
it.
mind. That kind of sucks.
But yeah,
Well, I was going to say, so if you can choose the time,
you can choose the time, but
can I choose the very end of the Holocaust or something like that? Or does it have to be like dead in the middle?
you have to at least be in it. I'll let you fast forward, but you have to at least be in the Holocaust. You have to actually survive at least part of it. I don't want to put like a limit on the at least 24 hours in any fucked up situation before you should skip. You got to go a whole day of that tragedy.
Yeah, that's worth.
A whole day?
A whole 24 hours.
Of the Twin Towers? Oh my God.
Well, just don't travel back and just don't travel there.
Just don't go back to the 2000s, bro. Just stay
I was
on.
going to stop it. What if am I able to stop it? Or is that-
No, you're in the thick of it, John.
Yeah.
Like it's too late.
Maybe you can like try to
the thing of it looked different to different people
You can
that day.
maybe be the one guy that takes on the like. Let's just say you're in 9/11. You're like one of the guys that like throws a dude at the fucking terrorists. They shoot him, and then you just grab the fucking the parachute and just jump out. And then everyone's like, "Oh my god, he got out!" And you're just like, you just save yourself for that day.
Why would I ever use this power?
Think about it, they're doomed regardless. So let's
You
say
want to make a documentary?
Yeah.
because think about it, everyone in that scenario is doomed regardless. They're not making it out. You have to make it out. So say
The
you're
Atlantic slave trade.
oh my god.
Did I become black?
No, you're perceived as part of the problem. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
I'm just
Like,
enslaved anyway.
yeah. Because I was thinking about, imagine like being in the 9/11 office building, you just have to use somebody as a human shield to land on the ground.
Can I bring someone with me?
No, I mean you could, but like
Dude, Alfonso, that would be so funny right now.
Who wants to see Mount Vesuvius?
1840s.
That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine you had an enemy or something. You could just bring them back in time to like a tragedy and then leave.
I think that'd be a really fun premise for a movie where you both like bond and grow over like that terrible tragedy and come out as friends.
Just like
Because you didn't realize that you have to wait the full day to come out.
Okay, you have super speed, run super fast, flash type shit, but only when you're wearing untied shoes.
Dude, imagine just the one misstep and you're just like red goo on the ground.
Dude, I have really bad history with like untied shoelaces.
Well, you won't die and become like a fucking meat crayon. I'll give you that. You have like some invulnerability too.
But
you just fucking ragdoll. Yeah, it hurts and just ragdoll around after you
every
trip,
fucking is
It's also just really inconvenient. You ever try to get somewhere fast and you just fucking
trip over like
Yeah.
15
I'm
times.
being murdered. I got
Yeah.
like what was that thing with Peter trying to get up the fucking stairs in Family Guy? He just couldn't get up the first. Just keep planking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
I have really bad history with like
tripping.
specifically with untied shoelaces, like especially now that I have work boots and stuff. There's times where like my shoelaces will like tie together while I'm walking down a big ass hill, and I just like fall forward and like roll down a hill.
Looney Tune shit.
Yeah, dude, it's happened to me while I'm climbing up a ladder.
Ladder makes sense.
Dude, that scared the shit. I almost died.
This shit got like really tight, and you're like, whoop.
Yeah, no, like it pulled me down, and then the ladder fucking leaned back while I was climbing up the ladder and shit.
Dude, nah, I was like, what?
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know.
I'll just buy Velcro work shoes.
Nah.
You look
I
like
mean,
a pussy, and you can't do
you
that.
can't.
What if they light up
Shoes.
like Skechers?
Never mind,
You'd be
that'd
you'd be the coolest tradesman there.
Can I have like work Heelys? Is that a thing? Like
Ooh.
steel-toed Heelys?
Dude, you would fucking die.
Would you?
Yes.
I've heard a lot of people say steel-toe boots are not like a good thing to have a lot of the time too.
I mean, I guess if you work in any type of like factory or something like that.
Yeah, that's usually where I hear it. Yeah, because it's like if you crush it, your shit's just like fucked. You can't do anything.
Yeah, they can't get your toes out because it just kind of collapsed on your foot.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if you drop a steel beam, your toes should be safe, hypothetically, unless the steel boot just digs into your foot.
do y'all have any kind of like? Actually, before I ask that, which one of these weird powers do we think we would rather have?
Time travel.
I think the time travel one. I think that was a good one to have. I kind of fuck with that one.
It can get so nonsensical.
Yeah.
Because you could just go to like the fucking 1950s and just be stuck in the fucking Titanic. You're like, oh my
That was not the 1950s.
Was it not the 50s?
It was like 1915.
You're going to like the Bay of Pigs or some shit.
The Cuban Missile Crisis?
That was
Yeah.
the 60s. Yeah.
I thought it was like the late 50s. Or
It was
early
probably the
60s?
turn of that
Yeah.
decade.
Vietnam, whatever the fuck. Imagine being one of the rats. Like, imagine you just teleport
You
into like,
would just be in Vietnam, actually.
yeah, you'd just be one of the fucking guys in the rat tunnels. You're like, well, fuck me, bro.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
was-
you could tell Loki make like you said like a movie or something. I would definitely watch a movie about like he could only go in time, but only the tragedy.
Yeah. This would be a funny premise.
It would be a funny premise.
Yeah, I would like that. I was gonna ask, this is because I was talking about the shoelace shit.
Mm.
Do y'all have any like weird random like injury that you have a fear of getting? Like if something is like very specific.
Like an injury, not
Block
like a
of
disease or
ice
anything.
falling on me from a building when I'm walking around the city and just turning me into a fucking pile of meat.
That's fair. Do you like actively look up when you're walking around to make sure that doesn't happen?
No, but I've just seen it happen on like Live Leak, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that sucks. You're just awake for
Funny
one
enough-
moment and then you're not.
Mhm.
Funny enough, I don't have this fear, but this is a real thing that happened. This lady in Chicago was walking, and a fucking those like skyscraper window panes fell off. She was walking her child. It bisected her in half. Her child was still
Jesus.
holding her other half. Yeah, like
That's fucked up.
yeah, because at a certain point, like don't forget, like everything has like a terminal velocity, so especially if it has weight, like it was just invisible, solid, and clear, and
Yeah.
it was so fucking fast.
Yeah.
And then the child got like glass and shrapnel. It was like just you have your mom, you just got exploded on by a glass grenade, and now you're holding just her arm.
I mean, it's literally like the fucking scene from The Boys.
What scene the boys had that?
When Huey's girlfriend
Yeah,
gets
Oh yeah, yeah,
vaporized.
yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's like an injury.
Well, I was gonna say mine is anything teeth related.
Someone bites
Oh,
you.
I like getting a toenail clipper and
Yes, I thought about that all the time. Like getting a toenail clipper and cutting your teeth.
You can cut your teeth like that?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
I thought it wouldn't be strong enough. I don't know. I thought.
The thought of being able to do it.
I thought you meant
Like,
like.
it makes me feel weird right now thinking about it. I fucking
Okay.
hate that feeling. Like I'm just imagining someone fucking going through just like,
Yeah, your teeth are super sensitive too, so that was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Nerve endings inside.
yeah.
Injury.
I also think a lot of the time, like anytime my teeth feel a little loose, I'm like, oh no.
I'm just worried that it'll make me look
Time-
stupid.
Having short teeth.
Or just having like a chipped tooth.
Oh
Right
yeah,
there,
that's what
you
you're
know?
saying.
I'm not super worried about having a chipped tooth because you can always put that back. I just know it hurts. That's my only thing.
Oh,
I'm more worried about the pain of a chipped tooth. I'm like, no. Owie.
I haven't broken anything, but I've like sprained myself and I've like definitely lost chunks of skin. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Is there your biggest fear losing chunks of skin?
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's like the best injury to have because it just grows back.
It doesn't grow back the same, but
Yeah.
it depends on the injury.
what?
I like generally speaking, skin grows back more or less the same.
Yeah.
If it's just skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skin and muscle get a little
Yeah.
dicey. Damn, I can't think of like. I guess I'm just not scared of getting injured like
You
that.
said, damn, I'm just fearless. I'm just brave
No, it's just
that.
like. I feel like if the injury happens, it kind of just already happened in the moment. Like, I
Being
guess
stabbed 50 times, I'd be pretty afraid of that.
I think I'm dead after like the 8th. No,
No, people survive getting stabbed like 50 times all the time.
That's why they stab you 50 times.
Yeah.
I thought that was because like they know the person that was anger. Because most stabbings,
Not always.
Most stabbings are actually like most stabbings aren't if the person knows you're pretty short. They usually stab you like under 10 times. If
Well, it
they
takes a
don't.
long time to bleed out, so that's why they put more holes in you.
No,
It's
well,
also assuming they know where to hit you.
usually with the ones that are like usually plus 20 plus stabbings because you have an intimate relationship with the person and you're taking your anger out in the stabbing. It's not necessarily you're trying to kill them because after 8 you're basically already confirmed to be dead if you don't get immediate medical attention. Anything plus 20 because I've
Well, shit, I also wouldn't want to be stabbed 8 times, okay?
Oh no, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, like, at the same time, I'm not thinking about that. John, like you said, you would walk. You think about being crushed by ice. I'm like, I don't think like
I don't think like that either. I'm like, he asked.
But at the same time, if you saw someone holding a knife, you'd be scared of it. You wouldn't be like, oh no, don't hit me with your knife. You know?
I mean, you're cautious always. I mean, if someone's just carrying a comically large block of ice and hovering above my head, I'm like, nigga, what are you doing?
Yeah,
with
I'd be
that?
scared, dude.
Yeah, it's like,
Why wouldn't I be?
Like, what
The
do you?
motherfucker's gonna hit me with a real life thwomp. I don't want that shit. What do you mean?
The worst you said?
Yeah, like not necessarily the worst, just like something that's like kind of random and like specific. Like that was like the fucking teeth thing for me.
Damn,
I kind of have a thing with broken bones too. Like I've never broken a bone ever. So
Have
like
y'all
I don't-
broken a bone?
I sprained my ankle. That's as far as I went.
that's crazy. None of us have broken bones.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is. Like sometimes when it gets like the thought of breaking a bone, that kind of fucks with me too a little bit. Specifically like my shin, like my leg.
For me, it's my hip. Because I have a lot of patients with broken hips.
That makes
and
sense.
It's really debilitating.
Yeah.
I feel like with any other injury, I can get like a splint or like...
Yeah.
Because a hip replacement surgery is also really fucking crazy how they replace a fucking hip. You know what I mean?
How do they replace it?
I don't know. I'm not a surgeon, but like I've seen videos and it's just the most complicated fucking math problem ever. 'Cause,
Oh, they do math.
like, I'm like,
I mean, doctors are always doing math for
I mean,
all that
yeah,
shit.
but I'm like, well, I wouldn't expect this nigga to be doing trigonometry to put a fucking hip back in my body. But I guess
I mean,
it's
it
pretty
is like
complex.
a connector bone. It's not just like a.
everything's connected to it. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know, for me, it's my shins because like I'm imagining having like horse leg where it's like bent the wrong way and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucks with me bad. I'm like, I don't know
Give
what
me a
it
peg
is.
leg at that point.
Okay, here's an injury. Getting injured to where like my one foot is like half an inch to an inch above my other foot, so I always walk at a weird like hobble.
That's your fear?
I would like because I was thinking about like what would just be like a personal hell. I think that would be my personal hell. Always just kind of like teetering.
Why wouldn't you just shave off some of your other leg?
I'm assuming, nigga. Why don't you just avoid walking under ice?
Well, I'm saying you're saying your fear is what happens after the injury. Why don't you just shave off some of your other leg after?
Why don't you just tell the person, hey, don't fucking use a
God, I
thing
forgot,
on my
I forgot what the
teeth?
criteria was, but there is a procedure they do where they take the bottom part of your leg where it separates from your thigh and they turn it backwards where the foot's facing backwards and they reattach it to your knee so your knees bend the other.
Why
No,
would
your
you
foot.
want
It's
that?
your foot.
Yeah.
They take your foot and they do that.
So they fix your knees, but your foot's backwards?
Yeah. No. What the fuck is it? I don't know. I've just seen it before.
Turning your body parts the wrong way in general just doesn't sit right with me.
I mean,
don't
I've
like
seen
that.
people like graft things on your body so it can like grow back. I've seen like
Well,
ears
that's
and faces.
different. That's not.
That's just always been like so like weird but interesting looking. Like they'll just put like an ear on your thigh or some shit and just grow it. Like, ew.
yeah. It's
I
cool.
mean, it would just be a growth because it would have no function.
No, because then they put it back. They're using your body to grow it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a skin graft.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for grafting.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't know they put your skin grafts back.
I mean, why would they just put a fucking ear on your thigh?
I assume it just grows back on your thigh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Because I assumed they usually just grabbed skin, put it somewhere else.
No,
and
they
let
just
this grow
they do
back.
it to stop it from necrotizing, whatever the fucking from decaying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
The-
necrosis.
it's to help it grow back. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's because usually those infections are isolated, like regional. They're not systemic. So they'll graft skin to the place that needs it.
Mm-hmm.
Because your skin also does have like an autoimmune function to it where it blocks pathogens on the outside. So they take it from your healthy thigh and put it on your decaying gouty, not gouty, whatever the fuck. What's that thing called? Gangrenous hand or something.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that would be my thing. Just like living in
Walking funny.
walking
Your biggest fear is walking
forever,
a little funny.
and I wouldn't have enough money to afford the surgery to fix it, so I would always just kind of hobble. That would be my personal hell. Shout
It's a hell.
out to anyone who's living like that. I don't hate you. Your life is perfect. I just wouldn't like it.
I feel like that's not as common as you're making it out to be.
I'm just there's always an exception to every rule. I'm just saying if that exception is listening and feel like I just personally attacked them, it's not a personal attack. It's just my opinion. I'm a nobody. So
Just
don't.
wear like a taller shoe on one leg.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Wear pads in your
But what I don't when I'm like just at home and I'm just walking around, I'm like always gonna wear a fucking.
You need home shoes then.
That seems like a lot of work.
If anyone
I
listening
use
to
home
this-
shoes. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I don't.
Right? I mean, they're more like slippers. But anyway, if
Alfonso
I
walks
wanted,
everywhere barefoot.
if I wanted to, I could use home shoes.
yeah.
Yeah. My feet are my shoes.
If anyone listening to this has had their fucking teeth cut by toenail clippers, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Let us know how it happened.
I mean, it's pretty obvious how it happened. You fucking cut it with toenail clippers.
But like, was it self-inflicted? Was it like a cartel thing? What happened, bro?
I think the cartel's gonna cut your teeth with.
They'll definitely do a
toenail
lot of
clippers.
things.
They
Before
could.
kill you.
It'll also be probably like a mental illness thing where they're just inflicting pain on
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, I feel like that's more so like
Yeah.
what it would probably be. What?
I was just thinking about that quote. My teeth aren't mine.
Oh yeah,
Justin.
yeah.
And I was like, that could be a reason.
For context, our friend when he got very and not sober, started freaking out and going, my teeth, they aren't mine.
To the pulling them out.
I need to take them out. That was funny.
Yeah, I say.
May I have a cookie, please?
Go for it.
These are normal cookies, right?
Darren, who the fuck? Like, y'all really take me for the person that would just give you a laced cookie and not tell you?
Yes.
That is insane.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
No, I'm not offended. I'm just like,
Sounds like you're offended.
no, it's just really funny that you both asked, is this cookie laced?
I feel like it's a normal question.
I wasn't being accusatory. I just wanted to make sure.
No, I'm just saying it was a
Okay.
funny question to ask, hey, is this laced?
I didn't say that. I said this is just a normal cookie, right?
I feel like you have
as in-
cooked cookies before that had weed in them, and I ate it. I didn't eat it, but I smelled it, and I was like, does this have weed in it? Like, yeah.
Anytime there's been weed cookies around you, you've always been told and clarified. Then if your girlfriend's over, I tell you if there's peanuts in it. I'm very like keen with that. I don't just unless you just ate a random cookie and didn't ask. But
You
I
put
always
peanuts in your cookies?
I made those peanut M&M cookies one time.
Oh.
I haven't done it. Other than that peanut butter cookie the other time, but I haven't really done that since.
Yeah, I was gonna say you almost always make chocolate chip.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like I'm hyper aware of shit like that.
This is a good cookie. We need to give Alfonso a cooking show.
I should get a cooking show. I would only make cookies. I have to learn brownies and cakes. I was talking to my coworkers about that. I gotta
Fonzie's Kitchen.
Yo,
high key.
Fonzie's Foods.
You could totally do that.
Because then I would be like the opposite of Gordon Ramsay. I would just be like, damn,
Kay's Kitchen.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
is that no, wait, no.
that is the exact opposite of Gordon Ramsay.
No.
No, she's like evil Gordon Ramsay. She's still British.
Yeah.
She's Scottish.
Because then
Oh,
like
is Yes, she's Scottish or Irish. No, it's definitely Scottish.
She's definitely evil British then.
because like you always see it in her son's eyes, just the lack of just like, son, eat this. He's
The
like,
fear.
it's good. It's good.
Yes, mother.
Yes, mommy.
She could be Welsh, actually. She's probably Welsh.
She's something.
I don't think Welsh is like a real thing.
Tell that to the Welsh
Isn't that just,
population.
like British?
It's Wales. It's a region. They have like their own dialect and everything too.
So they're UK-ish.
Yeah,
They're all
they're all a part of the UK.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So like, if you're being correct.
It's like saying Puerto Ricans are the same things as Dominicans. They are very two different things. They're just in the same.
They're not even near each other.
They're in the same region of South. Like you're just kind of like basically instead of an island, you just kind of expand it to South America. It's kind of the same.
Well, I was saying it because they're all part of the UK. Like when I say British, I mean part of the UK.
They're all part of South America.
What?
It's like saying a redneck is the same as like some
That's
California
like calling
Stowboy.
Africa a country.
It's a continent, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of niggas that speak different dialects.
Yeah. But what are you what are you talking about?
Exactly. So it's like two
I
different.
would not
Okay,
say South
okay.
America is the same thing.
It is
as
more
the
like
British
comparing
Isles.
a redneck to somebody from the Bay Area, Silicon Valley. Like that is what that is like.
Two different types of white,
Two different types of American.
UK white, whatever the fuck. Anyway, I get what you're saying.
Sorry, I like this cookie.
Uh,
No, I was gonna say, is there a term for people from the UK specifically then?
like not like Brits, but like specifically just UK.
Yeah. So you can encompass all of them. So instead of saying like, oh, Welsh, British, Scottish, and having to be corrected, you can just be like, oh yeah, they're united. You know what I mean?
So that would also encompass Canadians and
I think they're just
Australians.
aren't they called the Commonwealth? Or is that America that's called the Commonwealth? That might just be the
Probably
Commonwealth.
multiple Commonwealths.
Probably.
I know Australia has a Commonwealth. I think Britain does too, but I'm not sure like what that means. You don't call the people the Commonwealth either, though. That's like the government.
The UK is a Commonwealth. Is it
Mhm.
not?
No, because they want to be different. There is no broad term. Either you just say you're from the UK, or you have to refer to them as a Brit, a Scot, an Irish, a Walian, Welsh, whatever the fuck.
That's dumb.
Yeah, there's 6 different types.
Because they're not even different countries.
There's 6 different types of British nationality.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's such a small ass island.
Yeah, because how you have 6 different types of niggas?
I mean, we do here, but
We're America. That's kind of our
Also,
whole
there is an
reason.
encompassing term. It's American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's more so my issue is that there's not an encompassing term. It's weird. They don't have like a term for like their nationality, you know?
Only British citizens have full rights. Oh, they did those niggas dirty.
Really?
They did those niggas.
Are the others technically territories?
They might be. Hold on, let me see.
Ireland is not a part of the UK, right?
No.
Okay.
They got like independence and stuff. That's how I remember the difference between Ireland and Scotland usually.
Maybe are they British protected persons?
Damn. They really are second class citizens. That's crazy.
Oh, this is making no damn sense.
That's crazy because like there's even terms for people from whole continents.
It's British, and the umbrella term is British, but like obviously they want to be recognized for their different,
Yeah.
cultures. But yeah, if you're going to Americanize them, it's British because
Okay.
that's the main country that.
They all
kinda-
speak English. Why don't they just go by the English?
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Angles.
Yeah,
The Anglicans.
How y'all feel about the Anglicans?
they're all right, but the Saxons were cooler.
I don't know the
Shit, they'd
difference,
have to
man.
go by Anglo-Saxons.
That's a lame name.
But that's not all encompassing either.
Yeah. Doesn't it just mean white?
Specifically from the British Isles.
Oh, okay.
Because you wouldn't call a German person an Anglo-Saxon.
Just a Germanic person.
There's German, yeah.
Yeah. I guess a Nord's different too then.
Yeah.
How neat. And people say white people have no culture.
They do, just not American white people.
It's British.
It is?
This term encompasses citizens from England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So British. Because England is the land of the Ingles.
So I was right.
So
Let's
British
go.
is
Wait,
the
wait,
term
wait.
for the UK.
Scottish are not a part of that? Did you say Scottish?
No, he said all of them.
Scotland,
Oh, okay,
Wales, Northern Ireland, and England is the term British. That's the all-encompassing term. So it's United Kingdom, British, America, Americans.
I think we should incorporate Britain into America somehow.
We could use that state.
Maybe
I
a
don't know
couple of states, because I assume each of them would be a different state.
Ultimately, like the size of Rhode Island could be. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
maybe.
Actually, I don't want them.
I don't want them either.
That's like Germany.
Why Germany?
Yeah, why Germany?
Engineering.
They do. Have you seen the fucking 637-year long cathedral they built? That shit was fucking it was amazing. Took them 637 years to build that shit, start to finish. Like niggas were making that shit and dying, and their grandsons.
What does it look
I
like?
don't know. Besides
I'll
their
show you.
new prime minister, I thought they had a good track record in the 2000s.
What's wrong with the new prime minister?
They got rid of all of the nuclear facilities and everything. went down
that
to
was the
coal.
Green Party bitch,
Yeah.
right?
No. I don't think she's part of their Green Party.
Oh. I think the Green Party's just against nuclear energy. I think that's what.
The American Green Party is, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny how people don't like the cleanest form of energy.
Most efficient.
Most like, especially if
renewable.
you're someone who's pro environment, that's like your whole platform. Why would you not
Yeah.
like the thing that's the best for the environment?
Yeah, because big windmill and
It's just
big
the best
solar
period. It
panel
has like
need
better
your
output
money.
than fucking fossil fuels too.
Yeah.
It's got more longevity, produces less waste,
Also kills less animals than the
safer
other
waste,
options.
mind you.
Yeah. But it's scary.
Hate
We don't want
people.
Chernobyl too.
This shit.
Oh,
This shit is fucking.
I have seen that. I saw Dark Souls edits with that.
Yeah, this shit has fucking.
Oh wait, that's in Germany?
yeah.
yeah.
This shit has fucking aura, dude.
I thought it was in New York.
Y'all have a style of architecture you prefer?
I like gothic. This is gothic. I fuck with this.
I fuck with like academia Gothic.
What's the difference?
Like like American school libraries have that Gothic look to it, but it's not like full Gothic. It's like what that is.
I can only think of like
I'll search it up.
our school libraries, which are very like basic.
I'm talking about like a university, like
Yeah, and I
like
have no idea. Mine looked like the one my high school did.
yeah. Well, obviously I'm talking about like what do you call
Like
it?
a Harry Potter library. Like this shit.
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
Dumbledore shit.
Like some Ivy League shit.
That's neat. I like
Yeah.
that.
Like stuff like this.
I mean, I like Gothic architecture. I do like a lot of modern architecture too.
I'm a fan of modern houses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like a lot of modern houses and stuff. I don't hate angled roofs, but I don't always like them either.
I think that's what I'm just not always a fan of angled roofs. I like a flat roof could look pretty hard
I
sometimes.
think it looks
especially-
nice when it's like one angle.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
look
That too.
cool. Those look cool.
I don't like houses with siding and stuff usually too.
What, is that what gutters or is that something
Like
else?
no, like the actual side of the house.
Like it comes off?
Like what we have over here is
yeah,
siding.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Like I
gotcha.
like
Brick.
like brick or stone.
I like stone.
Yes.
Stone looks really fucking
Stone
nice.
is probably my favorite one.
stone. Oh, I've only seen brick houses. What is a stone? Is that what modern houses are stone, right?
No,
Are they not?
I like concrete.
concrete. So what's a stone house? Oh, like rocks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like this is like from 1,000
'Cause-
whatever 38 days later, 28 years
Yeah.
later.
I like stuff like that a lot of the
Oh,
time.
I fuck with these. I would definitely live in a house like this. I would not hate that.
It looks more homey to me.
It does. It feels more
I think
homey.
my answer is mid-century, which is like 1950s,
mid-century.
like nuclear style.
I do like that
I do
style.
like
Yeah.
those. I do like
Like
those.
for a modern house, I would like to build.
Yeah, that
This would
I
be,
like.
it would be like
I
mid-century.
fuck with
Yeah.
that. I fuck with
because
that.
we
like-
say 1950s. I think of like suburban, like the
Yeah.
The
cookie
same
cutter
picket
houses.
fence.
I was like, I don't like those.
Yeah.
I hate HOAs and stuff that make you have like very specific.
You can't
Stuff.
paint your house green, Janine.
These just look so much better, and they're probably like more cost effective to
Definitely.
because they take up less space too.
Yeah, my whole thing. If I had a house with like siding or like paint or whatever on it, I would like it to be a unique color. And most places don't want you to have a unique color. So I would rather have a house with that's like stone or something. If it's not like that, I'd rather have a house that's like purple or some shit. You know what I mean?
I have
Like,
a neighbor who has a purple house.
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
it looks dumb
Yeah, I mean, it does.
because they have red brick
Oh, that's dumb.
and
too.
their siding is purple. Like
yeah. No, like I would want it to match.
if it was stone
yeah,
and you painted it like purple,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
that's what I would want it to be like something that actually matches
Yeah.
color wise and stuff. But I would want it to be more unique. Otherwise, I'd be like, I'd rather just have a house that looks nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think that's the only like benefit of having a house like that is being able to like express yourself more.
For cities and stuff, I like either Art Deco or
For what?
cities.
Cities.
Art Deco architecture, or like what's it called? It's called the New City movement in like American history.
I'd have to see what all you're talking about. Art Deco is like the classic like 20s, 30s.
Yeah, it's like
cities. Yeah.
Gotham.
Yeah.
The City Beautiful movement, which was this it was like in the 1910s or 20s around that time period where they wanted to make public spaces look like this, like more Romanesque, more like Federalist. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like how DC looks.
I like that.
I almost feel like,
It looks very European.
yeah.
This is kind of like a. I don't know. What I like about modern houses is just they look compact, but in a good way. I don't know how else to describe it. They just have like a nice,
Yeah.
squared feel. I don't know. It's just like when I see houses with roofs, then I know most of the roofs are just empty space. It's just it doesn't really.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
I just don't think I'd prefer a flat roof.
I mean, that's fair.
They're technically not flat. They have like an angle to them
Oh,
just
okay.
to make sure that like
Like debris and stuff can get off.
yeah, it's like
Their
the
water doesn't
pull
pool.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that for a while. I always assumed it was like actually fully flat.
But they have like built-in drainage. Like yeah, that makes sense.
It is cool being on top of houses and stuff like that.
They're flat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like just houses with like a roof access you can go on top of and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily have like a favorite type of architecture, but I think like for buildings and stuff, generally I just prefer like the modern look, like buildings designed to look more like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Like I like nice museums and shit that have that look to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is like a very specific thing to think of, but
I like a mix of like, 50s mid-century and then more classical architecture for like sightseeing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the way like government buildings and shit look. Like they're very basic looking to me.
Yeah. Very sad.
Except like Capitol buildings and stuff.
Like what
like
kind
that.
of government building?
Like I'm not thinking of like Capitol buildings and stuff. Like I like the way those look.
Yeah.
I'm saying stuff like a sheriff's office or like
It's like yeah.
They're all just like kind of basic like brick buildings.
Yeah.
And shit. Like, I was trying to think of like other examples.
Like a courthouse or no?
Yeah,
Like a
like
fire
a courthouse, a fire department, commissioner's office, like whatever the fuck it is. That's what. Yeah. They're which I mean it makes sense. They're made to be like efficient or whatever, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of looks lame to me.
I'm also a fan of just like bungalows and straw houses. I wouldn't live like just like if I lived on an island, I wouldn't
Well,
hate one.
what I just showed y'all, the beautiful city movement, that was in Chicago. Chicago used to look like that.
Why did they change
Did it actually look like that, or was that just like an idea thrown around?
was that
No, that was a real photo they took.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then
committed?
like Chicago used to be very walkable and everything. And then
What happened?
Automotives. And then
Yeah.
they tore it all down and made industrial buildings.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that doesn't look like something you could drive well in.
No.
Yeah.
There's one town in America that outlawed cars in the 1920s. And recently, like 2020 or 2019 or something, they had a ceremony where like they went over the law. They made cars like legal for that day and then banned them again, like ceremoniously,
Oh,
like 100 years later. Let me see.
that's neat. Actually, I kind of like that.
So I'm guessing that entire place is just walkable.
It's walkable and it's in Michigan. It's an island. It is
Like on the Great Lake?
yes.
Huh.
They want to be secluded for some reason. Like
It
secluded
is
as fuck.
Mackinac Island in Michigan. And they're not secluded. They have like ships that
Yeah.
come from the mainland and like deliver packages and stuff.
Yeah.
And then Amazon has dedicated horse carriages they will use to like deliver packages.
Yeah.
Everything is horse powered over there. Like they have carriages. They have they
big is
deliver
the
their
island?
they deliver their post with horses.
Yeah.
Schools bring kids around in carriages and stuff.
Motherfuckers riding the school horse.
They employ pun intended a shit ton of people to clean up the horse shit.
Yeah.
And it also goes straight to their composting, which
Yeah.
they use for the city as well to like grow greens, vegetables. They sell it
Yeah.
to people for their gardens and stuff.
Yeah.
And everything just runs like clockwork over there. The most recent time they've had a car, they have one police car on the island just in case of emergencies, 2 fire trucks. Mike Pence visited there in like 2018 or something. He had a motorcade.
Yeah.
Because the president or vice president has to travel in a motorcade.
Yeah.
So they had to do that.
Here's what the island looks like. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, no, is it there? And then obviously it's like northern Michigan. So during the winter times, the roads freeze and everything, and also the horses can't. So they transport all of the horses to the mainland where they stay at like ranches and stables for the winter. And then during the winter, the residents open up their garage and do snowmobiles to get around.
Nice. I like that.
It's a cool place.
I don't know if this is like a dumb idea, but I don't know why people don't just like build cities up more often.
Well, that's what China does, and look how it worked for them.
Yeah.
China, Japan does. Actually,
I want to walk around China at some point. Like
I
those
wanna-
cities where like shit
I
just
want to
like
see
keeps
the
going
meme.
down.
I have to see
Have
the
y'all
meme where it's
seen-
like you can be like walk and you can just travel like 87 feet in one direction.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the Hong Kong cage rooms?
What?
Yeah, like you know the meme where it's like, oh, you'd pay like $4,000 for this in New York.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, I know.
It's
Stuff.
that, but like in real life. Like
Holy shit.
look up a Hong Kong cage home. It's like literally the bed is like the size of that table, and then you have like 3 walls and then
Yeah.
a door like on the edge of the bed.
Kind of like from Parasite.
Yeah,
like Korean
yeah,
one?
literally, yeah.
Yeah.
You have like a TV usually. Your clothes hang right
Jesus
there.
Christ.
You got, I guess, storage behind you.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Well, that's a literal cage, but now they have like it's more like well, yeah, they still have those. That's where it originated from. But now they build.
It looks like a repurposed kennel.
Yeah, now they build like dedicated rooms that size of like the same cage, but it's like more
essentially
homey.
like this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the outside. But
Let me see.
Like remember from Transformers in that one scene in Hong Kong?
That is what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's this.
Jesse.
Maybe it's this.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you have like 8 roommates in a communal bathroom in the
That's
kitchen.
awful. I hate
Yeah,
that.
that sounds terrible. But
Yeah,
New
I
York
wish
is
we could do that, but like good.
New York is going that way too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely nicer.
I wish we could build up, but good, and not do that.
Up, but good. So like
You know what I
Japan,
mean?
how Japan builds up, but like motherfuckers have at least
Do
some.
they build up like that?
Japan builds up.
Really?
Yeah. Because I used to
When you
play.
say build up, do you mean like Coruscant where there's like levels?
Mhm.
I don't think Japan doesn't do that.
Japan definitely.
I
has
know
more
for a fact
vertical-
China does that. but I don't
Japan
think
has definitely more
does.
vertical leaning architecture.
San Francisco does that.
Do
Or
that.
not San Francisco, sorry. LA. LA has parts like that.
Really?
Yeah.
they build
That's
up.
cool.
That's why the fire started because they have underbrush that grows under there.
Yeah. Yeah. That
and
makes
they
sense.
never cleared out the underbrush.
Yeah.
And also they defunded the fire department. So
I feel like it'd be just kind of easy to like build roads and shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like. I mean, obviously, it's a structural issue. Like if some shit goes wrong, a lot more would get
everything
fucked up.
below it is closed off too.
Yeah.
They do build up.
Also, your air quality would get significantly worse.
I mean, it's
And
just
chronic disease would
Like just in
skyscrapers.
general,
increase.
just generally speaking.
Yeah,
like
they would.
They have more layered buildings. It's like
Yeah.
most buildings have multiple purposes, and not just one.
I know what
That's
that
what I
means.
was trying
Yeah.
to say. They have multi-purpose buildings instead of like how.
I meant more so like having like roads up on top of roads and shit like that.
Gotcha.
There's ways around the air quality issue for sure.
And what?
Like he was saying like the air
Cleaner
quality.
cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleaner cars.
It's like a time issue.
Yeah, cleaner cars, and then you can have like exterior vents and stuff outside and everything too. There's ways to go about it. It would just cost a lot.
I think
for
cleaner
sure.
cars is all you need. Because that's where the exhaust is.
I mean, it would
coming
definitely help a
Yeah.
lot for sure.
Nuclear powered cars? Question mark.
from. They have hydrogen powered cars.
Is that powered by like fission?
Let
I guess it'd be fusion, but
me see.
because I can't
don't
imagine
know.
we're splitting a fucking atom to power a car.
Yeah.
Fallout.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Are like nuclear powered cars even like feasible? Like, how would that even work?
You don't want to use nuclear. You want to use thorium.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I know thorium's an element, but I don't know what the fuck thorium powered anything is.
Okay.
Through a fuel cell that converts hydrogen to electricity to power an electric motor or via an internal combustion engine that directly burns hydrogen fuel.
Well, because I know people think that you can have water powered cars because there are hydrogen powered cars, but that doesn't work. That
All
way.
It's not water, it's hydrogen.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I heard a lot of people.
It's
that
breaking.
think
It's using the energy that you get from breaking that apart.
water is the result of that
Yeah.
instead of exhaust. Yeah.
But what was I going to say? Thorium, it was from a Salmonella video. He explaining like the other ways to use nuclear energy. But basically, thorium is the weaker cousin to like, what was it, like plutonium, whatever the fuck for nuclear?
Uranium.
Water is
Uranium.
the exhaust from a hydrogen powered car.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
water's the exhaust because it's literally hydrogen and oxygen put together. Yeah.
But basically, thorium can potentially have the same output as uranium, but it needs like an activator. So basically, uranium can just do it by itself, but you have to add a metal or something to thorium for it to hit uranium's capacity. So
I don't
basically,
even think modern day nuclear reactors use uranium.
plutonium,
I know uranium is what we used to use. It might be plutonium now. I don't know. What
But
the
either way,
difference is. Yeah.
the point is that thorium can hit that high, but it needs a second activator metal for it to do that. So for the car, you can turn
Oh no, they
this-
use uranium.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
But like for the car, you could turn the switch and that places the activator metal next to the thorium, turns on your car, turn the switch, turn it off, or whatever. Something
that
like
makes more
Also,
sense.
you know, nuclear is the way to go, and it's literally what the U.S. military uses.
Yeah.
We use
For, like-
nuclear?
yeah, for their biggest shit, like aircraft carriers and larger vessels for the sea.
So they get it, but not
But
us.
they probably have the better.
they know.
They, have
Yeah.
they probably have the perfected version. Or are not
It'd be
going
way
to bust it
more.
out.
It's more even cost effective for them to put a nuclear reactor on a fucking
Instead of a
vessel than
fucking
have it
coal
powered
mine,
by
yeah,
exactly.
gas
Yeah,
or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Nuclear powered car just sounds crazy. Like, what the fuck would that engine
that
even
sounds
sound
dumb.
like?
That sounds dumb as hell.
Sound clean, like
I feel like you'd be driving like a bubble car, like it looked like a fucking UFO.
like a jet ski vehicle.
Yeah, but it's like on the road. That's
But
yeah,
if
and
something
that's exactly how I imagine it
But
would
if something
sound too.
breaks, or if you hit something, you wreck your car.
Well, yeah,
like-
exactly. There's like it would have to be like a Waymo, like a self-driving car, to where like you could assure that everyone in that city would not hit another vehicle.
it makes more sense to have electric cars, and then the electricity comes from nuclear reactors around your city.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair.
It's a lot more sustainable
that's a
to do it
better
that way.
nuclear powered car.
I'm just saying, what if
That's
you just
objectively the correct answer.
what if you
I
just
think.
wanted your car to go forever and never have to take a break? I feel like you just get a little
I
bit,
don't think you would do that with a nuclear powered car either.
get a little bit of thorium, get a little activator metal, just put the key in the ignition.
You have to
just-
replace it at some point.
Eventually, but yeah, like it would last for a hot minute. Like imagine not having to like change your battery or gas for like 8 years.
I
Well,
doubt that's what it would be.
I'm just giving a fucking
Yeah.
bullshit number. You know what I mean? Just like for a long period of time, that little rock is just fucking giving it its all. You know?
And then you crash and then everyone dies.
Well, no, because thorium.
like a 1 mile
because
radius.
because thorium. That's what thorium
Yeah.
can't do that because if it breaks apart and that little rock gets flung somewhere, thorium is just another rock. It's just two rocks. Now, for some fucking reason, you decide to place it back on top, well, you're stupid.
Yeah.
But if the car crashes and explodes, the likelihood of those
Would
two
there still not
things,
be waste inside of the engine itself? Or the mechanism?
the waste it makes isn't that bad compared to uranium.
It's still waste. It's still
I mean-
nuclear waste. And like I was talking to him earlier.
It's-
Your
yeah.
body doesn't get rid of nuclear fallout. It's cumulative throughout your lifespan.
Yep. Say like what's wrong with the hydrogen powered cars?
probably lack of
Cost,
efficiency.
only California has them right now.
Is it just like cost to manufacture them?
Well, you also need hydrogen stations to
Yeah.
fuel them.
Technically, thorium waste.
It's just like how electric cars were 20 years ago. It's like they exist, but
Yeah.
they're not widespread right
I
now.
was gonna say it sounds like it just doesn't have the infrastructure for it, but like on the actual
Yeah, it's-
technology side, is there
It's the
anything
same
wrong
thing.
with it?
Yeah, I'm like I'm saying, it's the same thing as electric cars like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
the waste doesn't.
Like somebody just hasn't done it yet on a wide scale, like Tesla. You know?
Yeah.
It has a significantly lower half-life. I mean, you're still gonna get cooked, but it's not like uranium where it's like years. It's like, damn, I just got.
Okay, but I don't think any
And it's more stable.
there is no like healthy amount of radiation exposure.
I mean, true. That's why doctors always hide behind that little shield.
I was
but,
saying like a hydrogen car's literally just pouring water onto the street. I'd rather have that.
Also, doctors hide behind the shield because that's their job. Like they're always hitting themselves with radiation, so they try and minimize it by not being there. For you, it's like, I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of radiation won't hurt you.
So you're getting scans like every week.
Yeah, exactly. You seen that Family Guy cutaway where it's like Superman at the Daily Planet, and then all the women are going together.
Cancer!
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, I just got stage 4 breast cancer. Oh my god, me too. Yeah, the doctor said it's like my breasts were X-rayed 500 times a day."
oh my god,
and then
that's
Superman's
terrible.
drinking, like,
That's awful.
Was the dog snort? He's snoring.
Oh yeah, the dog is snoring.
Holy shit, she's fucking slumped.
"Oh my god."
Yeah. He's snoring loud as fuck.
She was chasing fucking sheep or something in her sleep.
Yeah. Squirrels and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would be a fan of thorium personally. IMO, TBH.
I
I mean,
mean,
let's fuck with trains.
just in general,
Yeah.
like just the concept of.
I like
train.
bullet trains. I want to get on a bullet train at one point
That'd be
in my
cool.
life. Yeah. Because apparently one in Japan can go like 375 miles per hour. I just want to know what that feels like.
It's like if we built like more infrastructure for trains. Honestly, I don't know if it changed like how many people have cars because you have to drive to the train station.
If they made
Yeah.
public
Park there.
transportation more accessible, which is like the whole antithesis of
like a
the
bus that
car.
would take you to the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I liked riding a train when I did. It wasn't that bad. I rode a train to Mississippi and back. That was cool. I
Was that
fucked with
Amtrak?
it. Maybe. I don't know. I just know I rode a train for 3 states like by myself, and it was cool. I was like, this is neat.
You did the fucking Tom Sawyer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This old dude kept trying to talk to me. I was like, oh.
I rode an old timey wimey train in Wyoming.
Like
Nice.
a steam one going choo choo.
Yeah, it looked like that, and it had like the infrastructure of like
Steam or coal?
no, like a Polar Express. You know the train.
Yeah, those are coal
Yeah.
trains.
like a passenger train.
Yeah, you just shovel coal in a little fire pit and it goes. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't dislike trains, but I'm just like, I feel like they're just kind of there for the most part because they're not really,
They're not really used for anything by people.
not
a lot
anymore. We moved off of those. We moved into
People just use them for like shipping and shit.
yeah, they're still useful for just moving a large amount of shit.
No, I was talking about passenger trains.
Yeah.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I would be cool with them making more trains and just like having them around and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, more public. Honestly, I'm just a big fan of just more public transportation in general. Get these niggas off the road.
Just more options.
Because people cannot fucking drive, bro. I had to go to work
We
the
have
other.
traffic like fucking crazy.
I had to go to
Atlanta
work.
has now the top 4. We're top 4 for like worst traffic in the
Oh yeah,
states.
'cause, yeah, we're getting niggas moving here too that don't know how to fucking drive either, bro. But like straight up, there was
Yeah.
like 3 crashes all along the same, like, it was like start of 75, middle of 75, 75 going to 20. I was like, y'all need to get off the road.
Yeah.
They are building a new transit system. I don't think it's a train though. They're taking 85 and they're turning the center lanes, like the innermost lanes from both sides, into a dedicated lane for buses.
The middle?
Yeah. Like
not the HOV lane that they already have.
No, I think they're still gonna have that. I don't know. They might turn that into like the middle. Let me find a picture.
I don't usually drive in the express lane, but I drove in the express lane today, and I was like, I don't know why I don't do this more often. This is so much more convenient.
Yeah, just don't get caught.
Well, I mean, I have Peach Pass.
Oh, your thing is your Peach Pass?
Yeah, at work they gave me a Peach Pass.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this is just so much more convenient.
It's like this. You see, you have like two sides of the road, and then there's like a middle section just dedicated for buses.
Oh,
go
how
in
they
and out
do
of
that
the
on
city.
75 with the special Peach Pass, like the VIP thing. They give you like a whole separate lane. I get you.
Actually, I forgot to tell you, they are probably going to send you an invoice when we drive down there because we're going to drive on a toll road when we get down there. Just so you know. We're going on a trip this week.
Is there a way to avoid it, or is it just like?
I mean, it'll add like an extra 45 minutes to an hour to the
Yeah,
drive.
just like imagine the lanes
It's only
here
like $10
just for like buses.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, kind of like how they do it in the other countries where they have like they use like the bike lane for the emergency vehicles and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I assume it's probably what they do there is like have emergency vehicles driving the bus lane and shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I just think they should have just expanded the MARTA like they were going to do, except they were scared of niggas. So, you know. What if they start coming for our jobs?
That's usually how it tends to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, people would rather have a longer commute time than face homeless people.
Or just face job competition from people who are now able to compete for your job at a steadier rate than you just living there. But hey, who am I? I'm not a city
saw a
planner.
news article today that said we crossed the threshold where there's more people looking for jobs than there are job openings.
Yeah, because it's fucking useless degrees for one, and then two, who's hiring? Like, 'cause I've heard a lot of college students are like struggling to find jobs. Yeah, who the fuck is hiring? Because a lot of jobs are cutting down with AI and downsizing because they're just making their employees work more or get fired.
I've heard people describe the market as like a no hire, no fire market. Like they don't want to fire people, but they also don't want to hire new people.
Yeah,
so it's like you have pretty much have to stay. Or
you kind of have job security if you stay at that one place.
Yeah, you have job security, but if you don't have a job, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
All the healthcare and engineer people I know have already got jobs.
Well, I feel like those are like the ones where you kind of always, maybe always
looking for
understaffed.
people.
Yeah.
That's how it is like in my field and stuff. I'm pretty much always
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Or needing people? Yeah.
Yeah, they're always hiring a shit ton of people in my job.
Yeah, because don't you have a high turnaround?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck this shit. I'm going back to school, man.
And then they end up back at the same place.
Or
Probably.
like a plumber.
Yeah.
Just fucking sidestep. I always wanted to get my fucking liberal arts degree or my fucking social science degree.
And then they end up just putting it in a toilet,
Yeah.
Probably.
Or getting the business degree.
And then
I just don't get how you can be passionate about those things. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what the fuck liberal arts means.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
Not a fucking clue. I don't even know that's a degree.
Yeah, can you look up what that means? And no disrespect, but what do you even do with a gender studies degree?
Nothing. Besides
what-
focus, like
I'm just like
you're
wondering,
so
like
specialized that if no one's looking for you, you just wasted thousands of
that's what I'm
dollars.
saying. Like, I mean, study
Of academic areas, including science, social science, languages, arts, history, philosophy, literature, and math.
How's that different
How's
than
that-
just a regular
how's that
teacher
everything?
degree?
Yeah, they
how's
just
it-
listed every subject.
how is that just not like a teacher degree? You know what I mean? Like where a teacher has to be like just based in all this shit, like a teacher.
Because I was saying, like, with a gender studies degree, if you want to learn that, that's one thing. But like, I can't even imagine what a job that uses that would be.
HR, but like even then, I wouldn't be
With
like
a
the
gender
only-
studies?
like
I
the-
mean, I guess.
That wouldn't be like the only component of HR though. Just
Yeah.
be like that would be like super focused. Like what job would you could have a fucking gender degree? You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
so specific to like the United States too. Like we're the only country where that's a fucking thing.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Because other countries don't have the gender stuff.
I
Yeah.
didn't
You
know
know,
that. I thought that
it's
was
a
just
US
like a
thing.
new school thing. But I guess we just made it up for the fuck of it.
Well, I don't want to sound like a dick, but like, yeah, it is kind of just like a pseudo social science that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, there is, I'm sure,
There's
plenty
studies
of,
for
I
it,
was gonna
but
say,
there's
I'm sure there's plenty of
But,
shit
like,
to study
to
about
say
it. I
that
just don't
you're,
know
like-
what that career would
to,
look like.
To
you know what I
pronounce
mean?
yourself as a professional of that is like, okay, and I feel like that's just the response when you tell
just
people. It's like,
don't-
okay, and
I would be like, okay, but what do you do?
I personally just don't understand why that research is valuable.
Yeah. I mean, like to me, it's like kind of like any other psychology thing. Because that's really what it boils down to.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like, okay, you just kind of hyper focused on one aspect.
That's what I'm saying. If you have like a broad psychology degree, you can use that.
You can go to criminal.
Gender studies is still pretty much like a branch of psychology.
Psychology
That's what I'm saying.
Psychology is usually like a clinical thing, though.
Yeah.
And I don't
see how that can be as clinical. Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's usually more of like a self-diagnosis type thing. Yeah.
Yeah, or just psychiatrics.
Yeah.
Development.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like counselors, you need to know psychology and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's the place for it in law and forensics too.
Gender studies or
no.
Psychology.
Psychology. Yeah. But
well, no, because like Alfonso was saying like HR earlier, but I was like, I think even that feels more like a psychology thing than anything else.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the whole point of HR is to manage your human resources and make the company's employees feel happier. That's the whole point. So,
yeah. So knowing like more women and men things to kind of work with them would make sense, but like, you'd also need to know how to de-escalate situations, and I don't think gender studies.
I assume gender studies is implying it's more than just studying like quote unquote men and women.
Let's figure out what the fuck that means.
Degree provides a broad interdisciplinary education across the humanities, social sciences, arts, sciences, fostering critical thinking, communication, and problem solving skills. Okay.
Isn't that the shit we learned in like kindergarten?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like a fucked up question to ask, but it's like you have a degree in learning problem solving skills.
It sounds like you just went to high school again.
I mean, it literally sounds like we were doing like those fucking word problems we did in like.
Well, no, because it's like in high school, you got your like history class, you have your elective, you have your math class, your science class. That's
gender studies.
It doesn't even make sense.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to be mean, but this sounds like gender studies sounds like the most Mickey Mouse degree I've ever fucking read. Okay, so what can I do with a gender studies major? The study of women, gender, and sexuality is central in every field of knowledge today, from the studies of politics.
Specifically
they're
women?
trying to get you to get the degree. So let's just listen to the elevator pitch. Listen to how they're trying to tell you to get one. Whether you're interested in gender inequality at work, LGBT health issues, or women in international development, a double major in gender studies will enable you to push the boundaries of knowledge in traditional fields to address the issues that matter most to you.
But why not just get a political science degree so you can actually do something?
Because like when I hear gender studies, I thought it was going to be like going through and like learning about all the different genders and shit. I didn't think it was going to be like, oh yeah, here's women and like
the wealth gap and inequality. It's like
what?
5 reasons you should major in gender study. Let's see. What you don't know actually does hurt you. 2 memorable responses I got as a women's studies major were, do you hate men? Are you a lesbian? These are seemingly said in the same breath, which is why they collectively count as one. And the person quoted, I studied women in college too. What the fuck are you saying? I'm sorry, this is making me more upset the longer I read it. What because they're trying to convince you to get this degree and they're just yapping like it's a fucking Tumblr blog post.
Is this actually supposed to be them trying to convince you to get
this? Is gender.ucla.edu.
Yeah.
This is an edu website. These niggas are actually trying to convince you to get this. And all I'm
for
reading
a second, it almost sounded like they were trying to get you to avoid it.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just not the right person for it.
No, because they were like, well, what was the fucking second one you listed off? It was like,
I'll read it again.
Yeah, I need to like.
Are you a lesbian?
What jobs you can get with this? Let's see. You can do human services, social work, nonprofit organizations, private businesses, advocacy.
You don't need a fucking degree
for any of those.
Nonprofit.
For any of those.
There's also a solid foundation for law, medicine, education, public policy.
I feel like a gender degree might be one of the least. I don't. Why would you use a gender degree to get into social work?
Just go into social work.
Just get like a fucking psychology. Like all of this is just like get a psychology degree.
It's funny you say that because psychology is also one of the most like sought after degrees.
Yeah.
But also the most underutilized.
Yeah.
Not the most, but one of the most.
But it's also like one of the most broad.
Yeah.
Like you can do so much shit with a psychology degree. It encompasses.
I don't understand how a communications degree is a thing.
Do you speak multiple languages? At least like have
that's not what communications is.
I thought that was that'd be so fire.
You can get a degree in like Spanish or
it's like teaching
Chinese,
and shit. Yeah.
There is also linguistics and shit too, like for like specifically like the
Anthropology.
like the study of language.
Okay, so one of the first reasons is that you know more about women's suffering. The second reason is it applies to everything. When you major in women's studies, you study politics, theory, literature, history, sociology, psychology, all with a feminist perspective. You
Just do poli-sci.
Well, saying it's specifically targeted at the feminist perspective.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you want the degree in something more broad, like poli-sci?
But
I guess if you're trying
you're a feminist specialist, apparently. You're just being a specialist in like women's.
I was gonna say, I feel like the only person who would actually like help is someone who is trying to go into a field of science that is studying the difference.
Well, even with different
or
college,
someone who like goes through and runs studies and shit like that to like check the difference between, you know what I mean?
well, when you're getting a degree, you can also get a specialization.
Yeah.
Like you can get a bachelor's in business administration with a specialization in finance. You know, as an example.
Okay, reason number 3 you should get this degree. It's relevant. Have you read the news lately?
It doesn't sound relevant. I'm sorry.
It's a war on women. This birth
Relevant
control
and
access
wrong.
violates our religious freedoms.
I just want to add, we all love women, by the way.
We do. I love my mom. Well, I guess it got real a year
I'm
ago.
just saying, if you want to do this stuff, just do political science.
He's all
Or
just
psychology, please.
Yeah.
Okay, the fourth reason is oppression knows no bounds, but the good news is that justice doesn't either. The funny thing about women's studies is that it's not just about women. It makes you think
So
about...
I think the real oppression is them taking your money for a gender studies degree.
Yeah, now you're like $40,000.
Yeah. Imagine going $100,000 in debt to leave with a gender studies
You're going to
degree.
an Ivy League school for gender studies.
Yeah.
It makes you think about layers of identity and explore how oppressions like racism, sexism, and ableism are comparable and intertwined. One of the first words you learn as a women's studies major is intersectionality, which at first sounds like one of those higher ed elitist terms that makes you shudder and say, no wonder Rick shut the fuck up, please. I'm really should be mean to this lady, but just like I'm trying to read.
What website is this?
It's gender.ucla.edu. This is a real
UCLA.
professor.
That was like a fucking Tumblr post or something.
No, it sounds like it was.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, like, it feels really fucked up to say, but I feel like I can imagine exactly what this lady looks like.
I have a picture. I have a mental image. Majoring in women's
I'm sure you're a lovely person, but
yeah, I'm not trying to shit on. This is all for comedic effect, but it's like, dude, you're making this sound so fucking boring. I would never want to get this degree the way you've described this. And that's not me being me. That's you're bad for marketing. And then the last...
You should have majored in marketing.
I have a marketing degree with a minor in gender studies.
And the fifth and final reason, it's on the right side of history.
Dude, it's my fucking major. What do you mean?
That's your shirt
When
inside
you
out.
choose this major, you become an agent, not a bystander. In the process of bringing humanity one
Give
step
me
closer...
$70,000, and in the process, you are changing history for the better.
Yo, why is your shirt inside out?
Oh, because I can't wear shirts with logos at my job, and I wanted to wear this.
Oh,
like,
okay.
fit.
Wear shirts with logos.
Well, they don't allow like t-shirts and shit, and because it's a solid color on the inside, they didn't really say
I
anything.
can't either.
What was it? Yeah, you're on the right side of history. You're becoming an agent, not a bystander. In this process, you're bringing humanity one step closer to equality. You do it not just for yourself, but for your partner, your family, and the future. A women's studies degree opens doors that you may not have even known were there.
Is
Otherwise,
it women's studies or gender studies? Because those are two different things.
they're intertwined. She's using them interchangeably.
Yeah, I'm sure. No offense.
Women's studies explores why women are underrepresented in politics and higher level jobs. It also shows you how to change that, how to strive towards a more just, equal, and vibrant society. College isn't somewhere where you just go to learn one skill, and women's studies major isn't a trade you learn in a few classes. It's a life evaluation, a social, biological, economic, political evaluation that arms you with ideas and answers to questions on how to interpret culture, your existence within it, and how to go out in the world and make it better, more inclusive, and a hell of a lot more
That's
beautiful.
cool and all, but I'm broke.
We'll blame the author, bruh. Why don't you go?
That's crazy.
Why don't you go talk to?
Don't throw this person under the bus.
I'm not gonna
That's
say her
fucked
name,
up.
but you can go. This is the lady who wrote the article.
Oh, she looks nothing like what I was imagining.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, what the fuck? Just looks like a lady.
She could be a Karen though. I don't know. Haven't stared at her face long enough. But
Yeah, no, don't recommend getting a gender studies degree.
Not from what this lady pitched to me. No, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a degree on.
Can you remind me what communications is again?
Yeah, let's go.
I have it pulled up. A communications degree is an academic program focused on how people convey information effectively through various channels, including verbal, written, visual, and digital media.
Okay, because I thought it was like the study of email.
Digital media.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I was kind of right.
So it's just how we use
I
it
had
or what we do
for
with
my
it?
honors credit, I did a
Both?
communications class, and it was just like communications, the class. Like we talked about how to talk to people, how to send an email, how texting works.
Did you have like a whole unit on like sending an email?
It was probably I was like playing balloons tower defense when I was in that class. Honestly, it was a free A.
Yeah.
Type shit.
No, I
Yeah.
took sociology and I fucked with sociology and shit. Like
That's how like groups work together.
it's like
It's
the
the psychology of groups.
groups. Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it one too.
Like I like psychology and I like sociology and shit like that. I wish I paid more attention in those classes, but those like post COVID and shit, so I didn't do that. But
Yeah.
I do like those subjects. Psychology is like one of the only degrees I could have seen myself going to get. But
If I ever got a psychology, I would have to work with like criminals. Like I would have to be like a
see, I wanted to do some stuff like that.
I'll probably
Like,
be like
I
a
would want to work with
detective.
like reform and shit.
You could be
Yeah.
a clinical psychologist.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I would want to be like a counselor at like a prison or something like that. You know
You
what I
do
mean?
that too.
I'd probably be
Yeah.
into like forensics. I like the thing is that I can't cut people open, but I could definitely look at a dead body, which is weird.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, I couldn't like actively feel comfortable working on a live
Work at a
person.
morgue.
I kind of just want to see like the murder scenes and try to figure out what the fuck happened.
So a detective.
But like, yeah, you have to have like a forensics.
He's saying he wants to be like the forensic analyst. on
Like, yeah, I would
stuff.
have to like look at the blood splatters, tell where they came from, like not injections, like the impact side of the bullet casing, and find shit like that. That would be interesting to
Being
me.
a detective sounds like such a cool job.
Does
I know this shit for a living.
I think.
I think.
I think this man was murdered.
Sees like a 6-inch hole in his head.
Nice.
I spy with my little eye. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I would do with a psychology
If I was a
degree.
detective, I'd be so fucking annoying. I'd be like I just tell a shit ton of dad jokes. Like I'd open the door and be like, "Oh my god, what happened here?"
What the fuck?
Every single day.
Whoa.
Welcome on the wrong side of the bed, huh, pal?
Just imagine like you go to like the bottom of a burning building, like, whoa, pal, where's the fire? Or some shit like
What the
that.
fuck is wrong with you? Oh, calm down, buddy. Your house is not.
He's like fucking bend down. You're like, hey, deputy, take a look at this. Oh, hi, how's it going? Like fucking like start like using them like a puppet or some shit. Like, what the
You're like a really good ventriloquist.
Yeah. You're like,
It was definitely my boyfriend.
I wonder what happened. Let's ask her. He beat me over the head 32 times with a baseball bat.
It's like fucking Dr. House as a forensic analyst.
You do shit like that?
He would totally do something like that.
Oh my god.
I started watching Dexter.
I heard, is that the serial killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started watching Dexter with Kiara and shit, and I was just, like laughing my ass off the entire time.
He kills bad people?
He's a serial killer who kills serial killers. That's his thing.
Apex Predator type shit.
He works as a forensic analyst at the police
So he like
department.
hides his own murders, basically.
Yeah, and he knows what people look for and shit like that. But it's like they were sitting there, and it's like they like the whole I guess storyline of the first season or whatever. It seems like it's someone who goes through and drains the blood out of victims or something, and it's like they're sitting there and they're like, "Wow, this corpse it has no blood. I wonder how that happened. What's going on here?" And then later on in the episode, it's like they drained the blood. Whoa. It's like they figured out later on they drained the blood out of the bodies. and
Like, no
shit.
shit if it didn't have it in the first place. Where
Yeah.
would it go? Okay. I
Yeah,
see,
it
I
was
see.
shit like
Is
that.
it kind of campy?
It kind of is.
Okay.
It's funny. The Doke shit is the funniest stuff. to me.
Doke?
The black dude. Like that's the funniest shit to
What
me.
does he do?
He's like, he's the one I said that has like the Dib and Zim relationship with him in there.
I know you're the guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like the first episode, it's like he just doesn't like him. Like he doesn't think he's a serial killer or anything. He just doesn't like him. So he's like sitting there like minding his own business. And he's like, hey, Dexter, fuck you. And then Dexter's like, okay. It's like, that's exactly his delivery. He's like, Okay, weird.
Okay.
I saw somebody post on Twitter. It's like if he existed in the Superman universe, he'd be like, Clark Kent, I'm onto you. You're the
Yeah.
fucking Batman, aren't you?
Almost there.
No, it was
Nah,
like,
you're the Batman, you scumbag piece of shit. I'm onto you.
no, it's like he got mad at him and he put him onto this fucking case to go like do the forensic analyst shit. And he went to the case and he was like,
Dexter or the black guy?
Dexter. Like
Okay.
Dexter went over there and he looked at the room and he was like, oh yeah, this was a crime of passion or whatever. You might want to look into like her boyfriend or something because it was a crime of passion. And they're like, wow, what a good idea. Let's do that. And they're like, Dexter, you genius. It was the boyfriend. And then the guy looks at him. He's like, fuck you. He's like mad at him for actually getting it right. Like you wanted to give him a dead end.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny.
Like I'm like excited to watch more of that show. That shit is funny as fuck to me.
If you guys were a doctor and you were taking care of like some third world dictator because he just happened to be in your hospital by choice, would you kill him?
It's not a House episode.
Yes.
That's
you know
what I
that.
asked. I think you asked about it once.
Oh.
You didn't ask us our opinion on it. I think you just told us.
Yeah, you told us
what
about
happened.
it.
I mean,
Depends on how much I care
Is it
about.
ethical?
you say would I help them or would I kill them?
Kill him.
Would I
I wouldn't
actively-
help them.
I was like, would
For
I
sure.
actively have to kill them? Like, would I have to like swap out their IV with cyanide, or could I just like be bad at my job?
I was
that
gonna
one
say
day?
I would just be bad at my job. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh God, I accidentally dropped my scalpel in there. Oh God. You know, I'll do some shit like
And
that.
it's like,
Oh, Butterfingers.
and you start like you reaching for it through all his intestines.
It'd be like me
Cutting
playing
his,
Surgeon Simulator or some shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
or like what's that fucking game? With the guy with the red nose.
You gave him 3 milligrams of
Operation.
No, not 3 micrograms. Ah, shit. My bad. I mean, you know, I'm only human.
Yeah.
I'm only human, guys. We all make mistakes.
I feel like you'd like instantly get assassinated.
Now, would I kill a crime boss? No, because if he dies, I'm dead.
There's another House episode about that.
Yeah, exactly. If
The mob
Like,
gives him
there's
the mob gives
episode for everything.
the mob gives him a car.
Ooh,
That's cool.
for saving the guy.
No, they use that to bribe him to give the mob boss, like they're his brother, like the best treatment possible.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So they paid up front. Okay, they paid up front, which is also
Yeah.
respectable.
Did he give the best treatment possible?
Yeah, I mean, you had to out him as being gay, but you know, because he had sex and he was the whore in prison, like the mob boss's brother was.
Yeah.
And he had like some STD that he had to come. And he's like, "What HIV? How'd you get that?"
Yeah.
He had
And
to
everyone
come clean to
looked
his
at him
brother.
like-
Yeah,
Did they disown him or did they love and accept him for who he was?
it's like left ambiguous, but it's like a shot from the window of him hugging his brother or something like that.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's good at least.
I think it was like in season 1.
Yeah,
so I
you
don't
can't
remember.
so. He
really-
loved him and accepted him for who he is.
Usually they do that with like there's little dilemmas. They like leave it ambiguous, but
Yeah, you can't help if you become the bottom bitch. It's just kind of how it happens.
there was one in a more recent season I've seen where their patient was gay, but he went to like a gay camp where they made him
become
not
straight?
gay. Yeah,
Okay.
to become straight, and then he proposed to his fiance, and they were going to get married like literally that week.
He relapsed on gay.
No, he didn't relapse. Like he's in the hospital being treated, right? Him being gay doesn't really have anything to do with his diagnosis. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, this best friend visits him, and it was his ex-boyfriend
Oh,
who they dated for like 6 years or something, and then he became not gay. And then yeah, that's where the whole thing started. And she was like, "You're gay? What the who the fuck is this guy? How does he know so much about you?"
I see.
Yeah,
They just be writing shit, bro. That's crazy.
but that one ended bad. She like broke up with him and left.
Oh my
She's like,
God.
"I'm sorry."
Oh.
You have to, she's like, "I'm sorry. You just have to be who you are." He's like, "No, I'm straight. I'm not gay. Please don't leave."
That's awful.
Yeah.
It's actually really sad.
Yeah. Also, think about how many people back in the day had to just like get stuck in loveless
They were
straight
gay and they
marriages.
just couldn't get out.
Yeah.
He seemed like he loved
Yeah.
her though. I felt really bad after watching
That's what I'm
that.
saying.
I was
He
like,
probably did.
He's just a fucking
probably
bitch
bi.
for
He could
that.
be
Yeah,
bi.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like why is it so black and white? But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of mean. But like, I was literally listening to my coworkers talk about this girl in arranged marriage. Like, she doesn't speak the same language as her husband. Like, they speak different dialects, and now like she's only known this nigga for a week, and they're married now.
How you gonna arrange a
And that just
marriage with
happened-
someone you don't even know the language of?
Parents.
How do the parents even like talk to the person to arrange this
Dowry.
marriage? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, like arranged marriages as a concept just means you're selling your child for like personal gain for your family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I don't know that happened in the 21st century.
I just don't get how people consent to it.
You don't consent. She didn't have a choice.
You're
It's a
18,
religion.
you're over 18.
No, I mean they could be, but it's more of like a religious reinforcement by God Himself, saying, "Hey, this is your role as a woman."
I mean, I know Hindi people who don't have arranged marriages though.
But there's also pretty sure they.
It depends on their specific.
Because I know
beliefs
Islam
related
also
to
does it as well. So like it just kind of seems like
I think it's all right if they both consent, but
I think by definition, an arranged marriage probably isn't
consensual. Yeah.
I mean, it can be consensual. It's just like
both of
it's
them
like we think you two would be a good match. I mean,
like both people want to,
but
they're like there's a lot of like most of the time I'm pretty sure both people want to have an arranged marriage. You know what I mean?
But in this case, it definitely
In those cases I don't
comes off
understand.
like you were just brought into a foreign country that you don't know, don't speak the language of your spouse, and now
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know how you could arrange a marriage with someone who's a different language.
Parents need to come up.
Like, that's crazy.
Parents need to come up. Shit, I got a daughter. Give me 13, whatever the fuck.
Well, and the thing is too, it's usually not like a financial thing. Usually it's like a status thing. And it's like you're doing it's like you're marrying them into like a better family so they can have a better life or some shit.
Yeah.
That's usually how it is. So it's like the parents usually don't even get shit out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like, except if the daughter like
well, if they're in the family, they get
that's what I'm saying
of that family.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, it's just like from what I was grasping the situation, it seems like the dude's a little too on the Andrew Tate side of things versus like, hey, you were just
Like
kind
traditional.
of super.
Yeah.
And to where it's more of like, I don't know. It's like obviously it's reinforced by religion, so it's not like you can really say your God is wrong.
That's what I was gonna say. It's crazy.
What your God is wrong.
Well, yeah, I was like, that's what you believe. That's just, I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you, your God's wrong. Like, I think it's stupid, but
yeah,
but I mean, if someone believes that, like, you can't change someone's belief.
that was one of the things.
yeah, but I can stand
really,
here and just say your God's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you can say it,
Yeah.
but
but
You just
psychologically, you
them,
can't change their belief. That's
yeah, I know.
Yeah, which is funny enough because I was listening to a Wendigoon video about these 3 guys who believe they were Jesus, and this is like why we actually do psychological studies. This guy's experiment is like why we don't tamper with people's beliefs.
I saw part of that video. I know what you're talking about.
The long short of it is that they broke one of the guys, and then the other 2 just kind of never really. I think if anything, one of them snapped out of it, but I'm pretty sure none of them snapped out of it. But they broke one guy. Like one guy just would not come out of the delusion because they pushed him so far into it. But basically, the reason why religion and other things is that once you believe in something so wholeheartedly, like your name is a part of who you are.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, if you tell a child your name is Samantha and they grow up to be like 5 years old and their entire life you've called them Samantha, if you call them Jenny for like a week, they start to freak out because now you're fucking with their reality and it like goes against their very being.
I mean, that's why the political system's fucked.
Yeah.
Why is the political system fucked?
People just make every issue about themselves. Like, it's like a
Identity politics. Oh, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is why that term is so like. But basically, with the experience with
it
3Gs,
means more than it originally meant now.
Yeah.
People just make that shit, like a part of their identity.
But with the 3 Jesus guys, it was that they all thought they were Jesus, so they thought that. Like in previous cases, like during the times of the Bible, basically this one guy, I forget what, like apostle, like John or some nigga, saw like these 2 guys say they were Jesus, and the one guy said he was Jesus, so the other crazy guy was like, that nigga's crazy. And then, but then he ended up getting re-delusionalized. He ended up snapping back into
Never
crazy.
mind. Wait, I was Jesus all along.
And then basically he like snapped out of it after calling that guy crazy. And then he ended up becoming crazy, and then getting burnt on a pyre or some shit.
What?
They killed you for calling yourself Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, you're not him.
When was that psychological study done?
This was basically he based that study off of the apostles' account. Because the apostles, they had 2 crazy guys thought they were Jesus, and then one of them snapped out of it for a bit. So he thought if you got 3 Jews who thought they were Jesus to snap out of it, then they might, help each other. They ended up forming a close friendship, but he like tried to speed up and push them. So basically, he used their their authority factors. One person was their father, one person was their the thing is all imaginary people. One was like a father figure, one was a wife, and one was like a third thing. He tried to use these imaginary figures and have nurses write letters disguised as those people. Oh no, he would write letters disguised as those people and have the nurses give them those letters. And it worked for a bit, but then one person got like too smart, so he kept like counter-correcting. So let's say like this imaginary wife figure said like, hey, I think you should do this. He was like, he did it. And then over time, he was like, my wife wouldn't say that. Or then he like just said, I don't have a wife anymore. I have this instead.
Yeah.
He started to push that away. Like, because like back to where I was saying, because it's part of your identity, once that starts to like conflict with what you do, you have to like readjust. It's like with the flat earth thing. If you took them outside and showed them, like if you actually took these niggas to space and they saw the earth was round, they would like have to reevaluate, no, it's just more circular than we thought. or like they'll have to kind of come up with a new justification to keep that story going, and that's what happened.
I was going to say, I think generally people make a conclusion and then find evidence for their conclusion instead of looking at evidence and deciding a conclusion from the evidence. You know?
And then that's like the whole argument of a science, that is science looking for conclusions or science looking for evidence? And it's like, where's the like?
It's definitely evidence.
Yeah, science should be looking for evidence.
No, that's literally the definition of science. Is that you're looking for evidence to support.
I think the word was like, does science look for truth?
You're proving a hypothesis.
No, does science look for truth or does science look for evidence? And they were trying to do the whole semantic, like truth is like trying to prove something, and then evidence is just strictly showing you what is there.
Yeah.
And so like that's what like
evidence will reveal the truth.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, truth is up to interpretation depending on like, because you know what I mean, like. Because
not if evidence points to a certain truth.
I forget. There's a better way of they worded, but basically
facts exist.
Well, it's like the difference between like, I want to go into space to prove the Big Bang happened versus just let's go into space and see what we find, and you happen to find stuff that.
Well, there's scientific theories and stuff. I'm talking about like clinical studies. Like there
are truths in science, but I'm guessing more of like to say like to find like the
but there's also theories. You're right.
The definitive purpose.
But even outside of that, you can run like a study and stuff like that, and like go into it with a hypothesis, and the evidence could point to something completely different.
And then you have to your hypothesis was wrong.
But some people will look at that and still be like, no, I mean, there's still a way it works with this. You know, like people will still try to bend the truth a little bit.
And that's not ethical.
Yeah. It's not. But people do it all the time. Yeah.
And so that's why I guess like the whole point is like, are you looking for truth or are you looking for evidence? And like you should look for evidence. And then the truth is just not like there shouldn't be the word truth, so it should just be the facts. You know, just what is there. What is, what we see. Or like what is we found. Yeah. But that was, I don't know, that whole experience was actually really sad because the guy who like doubled down had the worst life. He grew up in like a Munchausen system where his mom was like super abusive and like it fucked with him.
It's not Munchausen syndrome.
No, but like the Munchausen, like she was like a super Christian mom and like she kind of just put a lot of like shit on him. Basically, he had the most baggage out of all three of the guys.
That's not what Munchausen is either.
No, it's not Munchausen. I'm just Munchausen is like believing your child is sick.
Yeah.
It's like the parent projected.
Well, that's Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Munchausen syndrome is when you think you're sick.
Basically, I'm the same way that the parent projects the sickness onto the child. The mother projected a lot of religious shit on the child, and that's what fucked him up. And that's why he was the most fucked out of all of them. That's kind of what I was alluding to. I don't know what's the word for like. I guess just over projecting, over whatever the fuck. But yeah, that's
came up with that name.
Huh?
Munchausen syndrome.
Probably a guy named Munchausen.
Yeah, Munchausen.
Yeah.
Like the nigga named Hamburgers last name was Hamburger.
I don't believe that. I've heard that, but I don't believe
his
it.
last name was Hamburger.
Jonathan Hot Dog.
Yeah, like what?
Same thing with the
Edward Pizza.
Same thing with the toilet. His last name was Crapper.
That's not true. People make shit up.
Shit?
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. That's just made up. The hamburger thing might be true, but I don't believe it. There's no way.
Would you guys consent to hypnosis?
Yeah.
Bonzo?
What?
Would you consent to being like hypnotized, like hypnosis?
Depending on what it's for, yeah.
Say, why
just to see if I'm
going to try it.
Because some people are immune to suggestions. I would do it to see if I'm immune to suggestion.
We should all get hypnotized and see which one of us
is immune to it, or like gets the most hypnotized.
Yeah. Whoa, dude. What?
Okay, so Thomas Crapper was the plumber. Guess what he invented?
What?
The ball cock mechanism.
So it is real.
You can't make this shit up.
No, he didn't invent the toilet. He invented the ball cock mechanism.
That goes into the toilet. You know that little ball thing to like stop the ball.
Thank you, Thomas Cracker, for the crapper for the ball cock
mechanism. It was built for Queen Elizabeth I.
Damn, she must have had some big shits.
Yeah, the first flushable toilet was for Queen Elizabeth I, designed by her godson, Sir John Harrington. But she refused to use it because it was too noisy.
I'm scared of the toilet when it flushes. Dog? I would rather smell my shit for hours at a time.
See what she looked like. Does she look like a shitter?
Oh, dude, she shit. For sure. You ever seen what she looks like?
No, I have not.
She's the ginger one.
She is the ginger one!
Yeah. Oi! I need a toilet where the poop goes down.
She looked like she could drop a mad deuce.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I see?
Dude, I can imagine her sitting on that fucking toilet with like the newspaper and shit, and then she gets up and like flushes it, and then she like gets like, oh my god, it's scary, and then like she's like pulls her shit back up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can feel it.
Yeah, even in her painting, she looks like a prude. Like not like a prude in the mean, but she looks gaunt. Like look how they do her like the circles around her.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
yeah.
she looks like her fucking intestines are in a war zone constantly.
Yeah.
I ain't got no photos of this bitch.
Who's the dude with like the wives and the divorces and shit? King Harry?
Henry, yeah. And then one of his wives he executed, but like he knew he accused her of cheating, but he just wanted to fuck a different bitch.
Well, I was gonna say, I feel like he would take some shits.
Oh yeah, he definitely would.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, it was like a thing. The reason why they believe that he knew that she wasn't innocent, but he just wanted to fuck a different bitch or like marry a different bitch because they didn't allow like divorces, was because he asked for her to be executed by the best executioner and with a sword. And what the difference between sword executions and axe executions is that, for one, if you're a skilled executioner, you can kill someone in one swing. Yeah. Then two, axe executions are just inherently sloppy because of the nature of the axe. Swords are always a clean cut. So he gave her like the best way to die in that situation. So everyone was just kind of like, historical people were like, you don't do that for someone who broke your heart. You do that for someone who's like, yeah, I'm going to fuck you over. Sorry, pal. But at least you die quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and there was even like a fucking like a fucking Instagram reel, no, a YouTube short of like the execution, the reenactors. So I don't know if it's true, but he was like basically the executioner was like basically saying something to the akin of like, hey, grab me my sword, like where's my sword? And so when instead of like tensing up, she relaxed, and then he cut her head off.
Yeah. And
so like it was designed, for one, because like you're gonna flinch, you're obviously scared, but like they would do that to relax you, to like make the whole process just quicker and like less. It was like ethical. It was like as fucked as that was probably like if you're gonna have to kill someone, that was like the most ethical way. And also fun thing about execution is that wasn't like a profession. If your dad killed people, you killed people, and everyone just did not like you because you killed people for a living.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't a job. That was like a bloodline trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people don't like you, I wonder who started that shit.
Well, probably because
Tommy, you're just really good at killing people. Let's just give you an axe.
Like, why can't you have? Because, I mean, they probably the same thing with like fucking Thor Ragnarok. They probably just picked that one. Like, hey, you there? Huh?
You look like you can hold an axe.
Yeah. You big strong man.
Yeah.
You look pretty burly.
Oh, okay. Oh, your whole bloodline's just fucked.
Yeah, because like
you're just the killing people guys.
Because you cannot really. Because imagine anyone that could be your friend, you have to kill. Yeah. Like you can't really form a connection because at any point in time you might have to kill them.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you kill them nicely? Do you kill them soft? You know what I mean? This is a whole bunch of fucking like,
I take my job very seriously. Yeah.
All right then.
Damn. Did y'all have anything else y'all want to add?
We just kind of started talking about
murder.
Murder, yeah.
Yeah. Murder and death and also murder.
Yeah.
All right.
Imagine showing them what an electric chair was.
Back
they
in
probably
like the 1800s?
fucking think you met God. They met God.
Executioner is like fucking 1400s.
Oh, I mean, they would lose their job. Like, damn, they're automating my industry.
Look at AI, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you need somebody to turn it on.
That's like the least.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Like, yeah, I'm the guy who gets paid $50,000 a year to flip a switch. Great, thanks.
Yeah.
I wonder, what the fuck else do they do all day?
Executioners?
Yeah.
They're shunned from.
Maybe it was like a side hustle.
No, they just.
No, I'm saying like the guys now who like do the executions.
Probably have a lot of mental damage because they.
Well, because they don't do it that often. Like executions aren't common.
It's like 6 a year. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the
they
fuck else do
probably
they do?
just have really good government checks.
It's probably just prison guards that do it.
Yeah. I guess that would make sense. But, I mean, usually it's like lethal injection and stuff. I imagine it wouldn't be prison guards doing that. I assume they'd have like a specialized.
What is an executioner's
person for it.
salary?
You can hold a needle. I mean, if the injection site gets infected afterwards, who cares? They're dead.
I feel like you'd still have to have a specially trained person for that, like legally speaking.
Let me see. Yeah, to kill someone probably.
You need a pharmacist to dispense it, and then they can do whatever.
Oh my God.
So, I mean...
What?
In Georgia, the average annual salary of an executioner is around $43,000 as of September 2025.
So an executioner is still a literal job title you can have?
With a range of $25,000 to $79,000. Man, imagine getting paid $80K to kill people.
Imagine getting paid like $20K. Like you're doing that, and you have
How
that
many
shit way
people
in
in
your conscience
Georgia
for
get the
20K?
death penalty?
We still have it, but it's like
Yeah,
6
but like-
it's like 6 a year.
Oh, okay.
It's like 6 a year.
I'm surprised it's 6 a year.
I think
That feels high.
Yeah.
I think the entire state is 6 a year.
That still feels high.
An appeal. I mean,
It's like news whenever I see someone get the death penalty. Or like actually get executed, I mean, because usually people are on
Usually
death row for
appeals,
years.
it's like appeals
Yeah,
or
it was like
whatever.
decades. Like, oh yes. Someone was just
Actually, it's more than
yesterday.
6. It's like 24 in 2023, 25 in 2024.
Damn.
Which was the 10th consecutive year, fewer than 30. 2025 has already seen 30 executions as of August 29th.
The fuck?
So there's 30 people a year, and yet they still have a price range of $25,000 to $80,000 a year.
That's the entire country, though.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. 30 in the entire country.
30 executioners in the entire country?
30 executions, period.
Oh, I thought you meant in
the-
the state.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the entire country, 30. So
That
that's
makes
really
sense.
small.
So they have like one guy who goes around to different states and does it?
They probably just have like a
He's
guy
just
that's
a travel nurse that kills people.
Oh my God.
Dr.
he's-
Death or something.
Yeah, he's literally the Grim Reaper.
Was there a firing squad on one of these niggas?
They still do firing squad.
Nitrogen hypoxia, lethal injection. It was in South Carolina. They shot a nigga to death.
Yeah. I know Texas still has it too.
Wow. This year we're gonna have a total of 54 executions.
That's crazy.
They're scheduled. unless they get repealed.
That's still
They already
crazy.
knocked out 30. So these last 20 niggas got.
Yeah, it's still higher than the past couple of years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Damn, they're killing motherfuckers.
They do be killing motherfuckers. But these motherfuckers most likely did some killing themselves. So
I mean, probably.
yeah. Because funny enough, I think it's like less than it's not less than 1. It's basically like close to like 1 to 4% of people on death row are innocent. So like out of like 100 people, let's just say like 3. Most either weren't they basically went by those 3 is either it wasn't as bad as it was or they're completely innocent. There's like no in between.
It's crazy how you can be proven guilty of a murder. So like it's so bad they give you the death penalty, and then you're like completely innocent. Like, how did you fuck up that bad?
That because
Who did you hire as your lawyer?
yeah
Yeah.
The fuck?
yeah
Or who wanted you dead that
Like
bad?
a struggle, dude. Holy shit.
yeah.
It's awful.
But on that lighter
Just
note,
lost the gotcha right there.
done literally RNG. But on that lighter note, thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Don't break laws. If you're gonna get a gender studies degree, please think about your options.
Psychology,
Anything
trade
else.
school. We need them.
Yes.
Anything.
What else did we talk about? What was the first?
A lot of death, apparently.
A
Yeah.
lot of death.
Death, superpowers,
Oh yeah.
time travel.
Yeah.
The Holocaust.
Death. Damn.
Tragedies. Literally, the first opening statement was, "If you could go to any tragedy."
Yeah.
Well,
We appreciate you for watching and listening. We'll see y'all later. Bye.